Welcome everybody. In today's kvCORE tutorial, I will show you how you can create a CMA in kvCORE. So here I am logged into my kvCORE. Make sure you're in marketing, all marketing, and we will be using Core Present. Click on Get Started. In here, we will design everything. So first, what we will do, we will click on customization. Okay. kvCORE gives you options to choose from 3 different styles of presentation, and I will show you right now how you can customize them. So we will work with a traditional presentation. I will click on edit. So each presentation have different type of styles in there. So we're in traditional right now, and right here under themes there are 3 different styles. Here's the first one, second one, and third one. I like the first one, so I'll stick with that. Next I will go to colors. Here I will choose my primary color, which is this red, these circles, some of the text, right? I will change that, and I will go with similar to EXP blue color, something like that. Okay. Second color, white. I'm going to leave it on white. Next is fonts. These fonts are fine. If I zoom in, they look fine, easy to read and everything. So I'm okay with that. But if you click on it, there's a couple of different choices. Right. This is header fonts, so the heading is changing, and here are the body fonts, and that will affect this stuff here. Now logos. Since I am from Ontario, for us there's a different logo. We're supposed to be using eXp Realty Brokerage to stay in compliance. So I will choose that, and you have up to 3 logos that you can put up here. So I will show you right now. I will click on this X to remove this logo. Click on add, and here I will choose my whichever logo you like to use. So I'm going to use black one. Okay, eXp Realty Brokerage. Click on upload. Here we are. I will add one more logo, which is my own branding. Okay, here's a logo that I designed for myself, Commercial Real Estate. So I will choose that, click upload, and here's my logo. Okay, next tab is info placement, where you want your contact information to be, on the bottom or on the top. So if I click here, it'll be on the top, here bottom. I like it at the bottom, so I'll select the bottom, and now I'll click save and continue. And here now we can choose which type of slides, which type of pages you want to turn on and off for your presentation. The very first one is why I am the right fit. Okay, if I set that, there's a value of an agent, right? It talks about value of an agent. There's another one, home buying process. Okay, you don't have to turn these on and off here. You can, right, if you want to keep it same all the time, but you don't have to. I'll show you when we actually creating the presentation, we can add and delete it there. Okay, and I'll show you how, if you have your own slides, how you can add those in there. So here we just going to leave this the way it is, but if you want to, you can turn this one off. Maybe you want this one on, you can do that. And when you're creating a presentation, by default these pages will be on, right? So I'll just click save and continue, and we are back here. You can click on modern presentation. Okay, and it's the same process, same thing. So here's your theme, and in your theme you have 3 different type of options, right? And you can go through those, change color, fonts, add, delete logos, placement, save and continue, right? On this side you can add stuff about yourself. So here's about me. I will click on personalize, and you can type in here small bio about you. I have this bio entered in my kvCORE, and if I go here, I am back in my kvCORE, and if I click on my name here and go to my profile and I click on edit profile, I go down, here's about me. I actually have another tutorial going through kvCORE setup. I'll leave the link in the description. You can watch that if you need more details how to do all this, and I'll also put a card here on the top and you can watch that tutorial if you like. So if you don't have your about me set up in kvCORE, you can type some stuff here, and you can add additional image here if you like. Okay, you click on this edit icon and load your image. But if you don't want to, you can just toggle this display image switch off and there's no more image. Okay, after you're done here, just click save and continue. Next one is testimonials. If you have testimonials, right, what you can do, click on personalize, and here you can just paste 3 testimonials, and if you click on this add another link, right, you can add another external URL, maybe for Google page or somewhere else on the internet. And once you've done that, same thing, click save and continue. So once we're done here, we'll click on this back button on top right corner and we'll come to the home screen again. Next we'll go to presentation library, and here we can add more slides if we want to. There are 4 or 5 different sections in the presentation. So here you can choose is bio, about me, is a 1-page home buying process, right, some descriptions, and also there's home selling process. If you're making this for a seller, you probably want to choose this. If it's for a buyer, you want to select this slide. If you have your own slide or even a video, right, or talking about you or your process or whatever, you can click on add a slide, and here are some layouts that you can create one here, right, maybe your picture and then more about you and your process, how you do things, right, or maybe you want to add an image, right, and there's 2 different type of image you have to add, landscape and portrait. Okay, because I'll show you when you create the presentation, there's a web version and there's a PDF version. That's what it's saying here, web version, PDF version. So maybe you want to send a link, or maybe you want to show the presentation on your laptop or iPad or whatever, right, and web version is very cool. Or maybe you want to send out a PDF or print out or something, then that's why you need 2 different type, and it tells you the size it should be, right, like landscape 16 by 900 and PDF 1000 by 1294 pixels. All you do is just click on add image, select your picture and click upload. I don't have any picture, so I'm not going to upload anything, right? And the next one is a video. Maybe you have a video on YouTube or somewhere and you can put that there. So once you have your link, maybe you have a video on YouTube or Vimeo or somewhere, anywhere on the internet, and you have that link, you can paste that link here. I will just paste a link for my kvCORE setup tutorial just to demonstrate. Okay, once it's there, click save and add to the library, and it will add that video. All right, and the button next to it is same thing, is for a video, but it'll have your information at the bottom. I'll select this because it will go with the presentation, right? And if you need to change the URL, you just click on this edit icon and and you paste a new address and click save and add to the library. Alright, we'll click save and add to the library, and here we go. Another page is added to the presentation. Now if I click on what's my home worth, we have different options, right? If you have another video about explaining this stuff, same thing, or maybe your own slide, same thing, click add a slide and it will get added here. And next one is market analysis, right? Here we go. We have 3 different options here. Why pricing correctly is important, right? Odds of selling at or above a listed price. What factor influence pricing? Okay, so these sheets are already done for you, ready to use. Same thing again, if you have your own video or whatever, click add slides, same process, and you'll have that slide in here. Once we're done here, we click back, and now we'll make a presentation. So we'll click on the first one, win the listing, create for seller. I'll click on it. Here we are. We will type our property address, province, Ontario, ON, alright, and I will click next. Some more information will enter. Property type, single family home I chose. Okay, this house has 4 bedroom, and if you know when it was built, and square footage, this is 2200. All right, and we will click next comparable details. So click on this. Right now all the red pins are sold, 37, and green pins are active, 21. Right now kvCORE is looking in 1 kilometer radius, right? Those are a lot of houses. Maybe you want to bring it down a bit, so I will change my search by clicking down arrow here, and I will change it to maybe half a kilometer, right? Okay, so now we have 6 active, 9 sold, right? About 15 houses. Okay, that's good. Now if you need to make any changes to your search, you can do that here. If you click on property type, right, you can change or add more, year built, right? You can change closing date, right? So I chose past 6 months. By dragging this, you can make it bigger. Further, you can go is about 2 years, 24 months. Okay, so I'll go back to 6 months. Click next, build CMA. Now after a couple seconds, kvCORE will show you this is your CMA, right? We have 14 total comparables were used to make this. So here's a little timeline, right? So about 1 million to 1.3, almost 1.4 million. So it's telling you that your property should be priced somewhere around there. If you go down, is the average monthly list and sale price, and these are clickable. You can click on it and it'll show you this graph. Okay, and here's, if you take your mouse on it, some information. Average listed price of 1.3 million and average sale price is about 1.284. We'll click on this fresh tile, and here it shows you some of the properties, how long they have been on the market, right? So dark green print about 0 to 2 weeks. This guy right here, this guy right here, and this light green, it was 4 to 6 weeks, this guy here, and so on. All right, selling pace, we'll click on this. This one was sold 1.2, right? This is the one sold of 1.3, and you can so on. So pretty cool information. Pricing rate of change plus 3%. If you click on that, it'll show you this graph, right? Listed price, closed price, right? So here, so this house was listed for 1.299 and got sold at 1.270. So difference was minus 2.23%. Current active shelf life, so how long the houses are staying on the market, average is about 22 days, right? So this one is active, it has been about 8 days, right? So there's a lot of really cool data is giving you here. And if we click on review results, this will show you the houses they put, and here we can click on each property. So if I click on this first house, right, here's the house, there's all the pictures, right, and here's other information about the house. You can add some notes here if you want to. You can give thumbs up to this property or make a feature. If you make a featured, right, give a star to it. Come star here. Let me turn all these other one stars off. So we have one property which is active right now, give a star to it. One property which is closed, we'll give a star to it. And I'll click on this X here to close this. And now if you look here, here's the property that we gave a star to, sold, and the one is active. So whichever property you want to see here, this timeline kind of thing, you give star to it. Okay, and these bottom ones are showing average, so average closed price and average active price. Maybe you want to cut down even more the number of houses in your presentation. So right now we have 14, 8 closed, 6 active. So if you want to cut that down, go to review results or click on any of these, and you just click on this trash icon on the side. So we'll delete this, gone, we'll delete this, we'll delete this. Maybe you just want 3 active. And same thing with the sword. We'll delete this, and delete this. One more. Okay, so right now we have 4 sold and 3 active. Click on this X, close it, and now we have 7 total. We'll click on create a presentation, and here it is. This is how your presentation is going to look. You can add these titles by clicking on this pencil icon. I'll just put my name here. So maybe the first one is your client's name and the second one is property address, whatever you like, right? And here, so that's the first, that's the introduction, just the cover, right? Why am I the right fit? Click on that, click here, and here, value of the agent, right? Maybe you want a different one, and like how we saw different options in the beginning. So we can click on add slide. Here are the other options. And remember that introduction video we added? Maybe you want to put that in there. So you can select it, right? And click add selected slide. So we have that video in there. Maybe you don't want one of these or any of these or whatever. You can click on the X to delete it, right? Or delete this one. Why am I the right fit? By clicking on this X icon. Now let's click on the next one, my home worth, right? Here are 2 slides. The first one is the search and the map. The next one is our comparables. If you show this on a computer or you share a link, these are interactive, right? Client can click on these, you can click on these, and all the information will pop up. Next one is market analysis, right? Same thing, we clicked on each of these before. Same thing here, you can delete or add slides as you like, right? Choose different ones. Next one is marketing, and the last one is your information. Other things I want to pay attention is this mode button here. If we click on that and you choose CMA, right, it will just have the property information. Maybe you don't want all the other explanations. So here we just have the search area, map, right, the timeline, and other facts. Maybe you just want that. And then the third option, we have single page review. It's just this. One page with some of this information and other information. I will choose presentation again. Okay. So once we are done here, we will click on this button, present and share. And actually here it might show the address again or something, what it did by itself, but don't worry, in the link it will show the changes you made, right? Sometimes we have to wait for the download and the print version to be created, but if you see the printer icon, then it's ready. This is the link for your presentation. We can copy it by clicking on this icon here, and I will paste it on a new tab. And here you go. This is how it will look on the computer or any tablet or anything. Click to go next, we just click on the arrow here. Here's the video, you can play the video, right? Click next, value of an agent. Here's the map. Here's that timeline, and we can click on any of these, right? And it will pull up all the properties. So here is showing active. You can go through these with your client very easily on a computer or any tablet. We'll click next. Same thing, you can click on any of these and all these graphs will pop up. All right, go next, 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 and here's your information. And if you want to send them a PDF, you can click on this download and print version, and this will open the PDF, have all the information in there. Here's all the properties, closed, sold ones, the one we give star to, active, their prices and everything, each of those property with the pictures and their information. In the Mac, if you bring your mouse down, click on this download button and it will download the PDF to your download folder. I'm not too sure how to do it on PC or anything, sorry about that. Okay, now let's go back to kvCORE. Well, that is it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and in my future tutorial I will go through these other 3 presentation options. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. Have yourself a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.